park to Wembley. We are here at Mansfield. The ground is right behind us. Hopefully you can see it. It's behind Smith's toy store. Yeah. So if we have a crap for today, let's go buy some Lego.
Yes, make ourselves feel better.
Love a bit of Lego.
Right then, let's go do it. Hospitality today.
Here we go.
Let's go. William, Michael.
Yes.
Hospitality today. Have you ever done hospitality at the football before?
Once at the Solihull Moors.
Okay.
But yeah, that's non-league, so not for Football League, no.
No.
I'm very excited.
Or the FA Cup?
Yeah.
Will, no.
Not for me, I'm a virgin.
Yeah.
I'm a virgin hospitality.
You're a virgin, aren't you, Mackenzie?
Sorry?
You've got the list. So today we're actually going to be analysing the hospitality package that we've bought today. How much has it cost us, Michael?
A wanna.
100 English sterling. It's cost us today.
Let's take out a payment plan.
But literally, honestly, it was the only way we could get a ticket for today was go through hospitality.
Committed to the journey.
Yeah.
And a massive thank you to Mr. Tuck, who's doing Road to Wembley.
We'll definitely get you a creamy
Would you like the itinerary?
Let's go.
So we've got obviously the match ticket. We've got exclusive access from 9 AM until kick-off. We get a little match day memento on arrival.
I wonder what that's going to be, you know.
We've
got to rate all of this, by the way.
Yeah.
We get a premium breakfast cob.
Oh, cob! It's not a batch.
It's not a batch. Sorry, Nuneaton.
Premium bar facilities and a hot drink station. Special edition match day programme to go with all our other programmes that we've got.
Yeah.
So looking forward to that. Live entertainment. I wonder what that'll be.
Please be an 80s tribute.
It's going to be us, isn't it?
Any requests? Yeah, we'll get on stage. And a pre-match Q&A with a past or present Stags player. And also, last but certainly not least, stand-up bingo, raffle and golden goal.
Raffle?
So there we are.
So, 100 quid. The match day ticket today was 35. So we need to get £65 worth of value out of this experience today, in theory. So, yeah, let's get to the ground. Let's find Mr. Tuck, get our tickets, and
Get a creamy one.
Get a creamy. To be fair, I noticed on the way down here, the people are already in the pubs, and you know, as the old part to Wembley rule goes, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Get me a creamy. Right then, we are rating the premium breakfast batch cob. I called it a batch. I've been living.
Oh my
No.
What are you?
You had to clang it out.
I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
Get out. Breakfast cob and bacon and a swirly sausage.
Swirly sausage that we had to remove a stick from.
Yeah. No ketchup because they ran
How
out.
much would you say this would cost so we can factor it out of the
I'd
price?
say
One of the vans out there, I'd probably say 7, 8
6, 7 quid.
Okay, so we've still got £58 worth of
Yeah, so that.
entertainment to go.
Yeah, we are.
Cheers.
See you, boy. Not bad.
Solid that, I would say. I'll give that a 7.5.
I'd give it a solid 8. 8. The sausage is nice, bacon, lovely.
Yeah, I think I'm with Sam on that. I think 7.5 for me. I think maybe could have done with a little bit of cheese.
A bit of cheese. Maybe a bit of onions.
Onions, yeah.
That and onions on it would be a solid 9.
But overall,
Yeah,
solid
man, I mean,
breakfast.
I'll take that all day long. Put the sausage.
Not a bad premium.
Yeah.
Right, well, so 65 quid after the match day ticket. We've rated the carb £7.
Yeah.
So 58. Beer token, we'll include that at 6. So 52. Matchday programme £6 for today. So that takes us down to...
We're in the 40s, aren't we?
Yeah, we're in the 40s now. I believe the premium gift might be this lanyard
that's what I'm
that we've got.
A little memento.
Yeah, here we have corporate hospitality for the FA Cup. And here's an idiot reading.
Looking at the squad.
We need to find out if we can get you a badge from the gift shop, the club shop.
We need an Arsenal on a week.
We need the disabled badge.
Let's do our predictions.
Let's do score predictions, yeah. So, Mike.
Well, my last prediction was pretty far off with the Arsenal, but I think Mansfield will do better. I'm going to go 3-2 Arsenal. I think Mansfield will give them a game.
Okay.
3-2.
Oh, William.
I mean, I can't see Mansfield scoring 2 goals, to be honest. But I am going to put my neck out there and go 1-1. I think we're going to go 2 extra time.
Road to Wembley have joined us. So, what are you thinking for today's London result?
I reckon Mansfield are going to get an early goal, but Arsenal are going to win 4-1.
3-1. 3-1 for you, Max.
Yeah.
Lovely.
3-1 Mansfield. 2-1 Mansfield.
3-1 Mansfield.
We travelled up from Gloucester.
Yeah.
How long was your drive?
2.5 hours. Yeah, not too bad.
So about 6:30 this morning then maybe?
Yeah. That's a short one for us.
Yeah. We've done a lot of
I like it. Right, my prediction. We agreed this outside. I'm allowed to say Mansfield win, no score. As long as Mansfield win, I get the point today.
We've allowed him to have the point.
So come on the Stags.
I hope you're enjoying your experience already here in the marquee. We're playing Arsenal, for God's sake, so let's put things into perspective. Arsenal are currently 7 points clear at the top of the Premier League. In the Champions League phase, they played 8 games against some unbelievable opposition. I guess how many they won? 8. So we are playing a mega side today. And I know we're not silly. I know that Mikel Arteta will rest a lot of his first team squad this afternoon, and that's fine. But you know what? As Greeny will tell you in a second, we'll give it a go, not we? You know the Stacks. They'll give it a go, a massive go. And who knows what will happen between 12:15 and around 2:15. All we can do is hope, pray if you're that way inclined, and you never know. That's what the FA Cup is so good for. And of course, the truth is, we've already had 2 fantastic performances in this competition so far, with that 4-3 victory at Bramall Lane against Sheffield United. What a day that was. And when you thought that couldn't be matched, it was at Burnley with that 2-1 win. And Reedy's unbelievable strike about 12 minutes from time to give us that victory. If we get any special moments like that today, we really will be in for a treat.
So I was actually just about to do a bit of a background into the game, and the guy on stage started talking and did a better job than I would ever do. So there you go. There's a bit of a sum up.
This is my bit. You're not meant to.
Get him on the YouTube. Obviously, today's game as well is being played at the One Call Stadium, which is the longest running football grounds in the Football League. First actual sporting event here was hosted all the way back in 1861. A lot of people kind of consider Bramall Lane as the oldest ground, but actually it's Mansfield. Know your facts are parts of Wembley. Former Blues player. Really? Right, we've just had to come outside because it's absolutely, like, for a tent, it's fucking warm out.
Well, we've got the heater thing right next to us, and I'm burning up.
Straight at your face, and you look like a tomato.
I'm red.
The interview with Mansfield Town was with Matt Green that we did slightly catch.
Yeah.
Value on that?
Zero value for me, to be quite honest, because I haven't listened to a word he said.
I've not really heard of him, to be fair, so I'll say tenner.
Tenner? Have you listened to anything he said?
No.
It's a zero.
Oh, for 15 quid.
Well, because you haven't listened to what he
I
said.
listened to a bit of it.
You're just putting the price up so you can make your £100 seem justified.
You've already made some more value because
I had 2 baps.
you've had another bap and I've had a coffee. So
And we
there you
had
go.
3
I will have
extra
another.
drinks.
I will have another hot drink and maybe another bap.
So,
So you're saying £3 for a coffee, and obviously you said £7 for the.
So we're trying to make
for
it.
the
I
carb.
reckon we're up to about 70 quid now.
Yeah, lovely. I actually quite enjoyed listening to Matt Green, former Birmingham City player, up the Blues.
Up the Blues.
I'm going to say that's a fair tenner. I think you can have on the value for that, regardless of whether you got to judge it from a neutral perspective. Obviously, he's talking about Mansfield. There when Lee Clark was gaffer. Why is he not telling stories about Lee Clark on the sesh?
Passion.
Commit, Matt.
Watford. I know technically we're following Arsenal today. We're following the winner every round.
Of course,
but we are cup romance.
You got to
We're
follow the
for
underdog,
that.
ain't you?
We want the
Yeah,
underdog
we
to
want the
win.
underdog.
Sorry, Arsenal.
And as the only Park to Wembley member here with their team still left in the FA Cup final, if the winner of this tie comes up against Newcastle, then I won't
big
be
game.
supporting the.
This city, 'cause this old town don't smell too pretty. I can feel the warning signs running around my mind. Oh,
I don't mean to be horrible, but the live entertainment singer is ruining Oasis. So I feel like I have to put a tenner back onto the hospitality price. It's that bad. They have to pay me to sit here and listen to him.
It's gone down to about 50 quid now.
Yeah. We have to eat another cob to make up for it. Team news.
Big one, it's a big one.
Yeah.
So we'll put the team lineups as we're actually talking over this bit. Some of the team that we're currently following, Arsenal, and the big news for us, Max Doman becomes their youngest ever FA Cup player. And we have a bit of a personal side to that story because we followed Max Doman's first club that he started off at Billericay earlier in our journey. So I'm excited to see him play today.
We saw him a little bit in one of the games, didn't we? He'd come on and he was pretty electric.
Really nice to get that link for when we go back to Billericay now. We can say we've seen one of their academy prospects
play.
Yeah,
and make history.
And another young player is Salmon. He did come on against Wigan.
He did, I remember that, yeah.
He's quite a good player.
And he did look a fish out of water, did he?
Hey! We'll be all week.
So the rest of the lineups anyway.
Yeah, so Norgard starting, Calafiori, Havertz, Trossard, Madueke, Jesus, Martinelli. It's quite, even though you wouldn't say that's your B tier, it's quite a strong squad.
Very
It's massive,
strong lineup.
yeah. And now on to Mansfield.
So Mansfield so they've got Roberts.
Is Tyler Roberts up front for them?
Yeah, I think so.
Ex-Blues.
Ex-Blues. I mean,
Tyler Roberts up front.
I wish he wasn't ex-Blues.
Welsh
He was poor for us.
They've got Reed, captain the side today.
Maybe Reed, he scored a couple of bangers in the run so
The
far.
free kick, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So Blake Tracy, Atkins, they've got quite a few.
So-
Is that Lucas Aikins, is it?
Aikins, sorry,
Yeah, so he's, I don't know if do you know about him. He he's just recently served time in prison. Yeah, for basically there was like a death whilst he was driving for a cyclist. It wasn't like a murder or anything like that, but he was given some time in Porridge basically. He's come back, and at the time he was a Mansfield player, and he's come back and has rejoined the club after his prison stint, which from the sounds of it sounded like just a horrific
accident.
Yeah.
The lineups, gents. Are we still feeling confident about our predictions?
I think Mansfield. I think they'll give it to them. I think Arsenal are going to expect to make it easy, aren't they?
Look, the crowd's going to be up for this today, aren't they?
Exactly.
I think this is going to be one heck of an atmosphere. I don't want to say this is Mansfield's biggest game ever, because actually it's a bit cliche to say that. Mansfield have definitely had bigger games than this before from like a club perspective.
But maybe it's the biggest game in a while, isn't it?
Yeah, when you think of like playoff finals or potentially battles to stay up and all that kind of stuff, for the actual meaning of the club, those games will always be bigger than this. This is the glamour type.
They deserve this though, don't they?
It's a free hit.
The results they've had so far, they deserve to go for
And
it.
the prize money that comes with it will, help the club massively.
Yeah.
I'm looking
Still
forward to it. I mean,
confident.
it's an hour till kick-off. I'm still going. It's going to be classic.
The best part for me and about you guys is the lead up to a game, and this game's got all the feeling to being a great atmosphere.
It's got a feeling of a massive cup tie today, hasn't it?
Yeah.
We haven't had that so far. We've had games that we've been kind of excited for, that kind of stuff. Like Wigan down at Arsenal last time was obviously.
Yeah, but you kind of knew
game.
it was going to be an onslaught from Arsenal. Here, they're away from home. The pitch of the herd is a bit muddy. Anything could happen.
It's not going to be plain sailing.
No, it's not. And I mean, look at who beat Crystal Palace. Was it
Macclesfield?
Macclesfield. I mean, look what they did. Can they go one
Another
step
London
further?
club upset.
Yeah.
Could have another one today.
And that's it.
But next time we see us, we should be entering the ground. We're literally just hanging on here to see whether we won the raffle. So, because it was a part of our little manifesto that we were given. So,
Gotta get our money's worth.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll see you inside the grounds and build up to the game coming.
676 to 680 on pink. Here, excellent.
I ain't doing a raffle again. Forget it.
There you go.
The substitute for the stand, number 21, Aaron number 4, Elliot Lewis, sponsored by the Swan Trades. Number 8, Aaron Lewis, sponsored by Trinity Silver. Number 9, Jordan Barrett.
Yeah, lovely.
I love this sort of atmosphere. It's close, it's tight, we're all packed together.
I'm gonna jump on you if we score.
So fortunately, we've actually been separated for today's game. They are here. Mike and Will are around there somewhere. There we go. Bit of a boo from the home fans just then. They've swapped 10, so Mansfield will be attacking our end in the first half, which I imagine they'll be attacking the second. And Arsenal will be attacking their own fans in the first half. So kick-off's about to happen, and to quote Mike, it's live.
Kind of half chance for Mansfield, weren't it?
Yeah, I like it. I don't know which play it was. I think it might have been number 29, shifting.
Shifting left, right. Yeah, went for the little ding. But it's good from Mansfield. Let's keep it going.
That's what we need.
So chance up both ends then. And actually I'd say in this first half hour of the game, Mansfield have been the better team. They've had the better chances. Arsenal haven't really created much. It's actually been a very entertaining cup tie so far. And I'm quietly confident at the moment. I don't know how the other two are, they're still behind me. They've had to sit separate. So, those are no VAR as of yet, which is live this round. We'll come back if we have any more for you, but so far still 0-0. Mansfield more than holding their own and doing one hell of a job better than Wigan Athletic did last time out. 1-0 Arsenal, and what a goal that was. Mansfield fans started to rally, so 1-0, right on the brink of half time as well. Real shame, last thing you need right at that time of the game. Completely changes half time team talks and tactics. Not enough time to really properly think it over, so yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens in the second half. But I mean, what a goal that was. What a finish. Half time. 1-0 to the Arsenal, as the old song goes.
Yeah, cracking goal, weren't it?
Unbelievable. What a bloody finish.
I caught the end of it.
Who scored it?
Madueke came back to him on his left foot, top bins. Keeper had no chance.
I mean, the sound system in the One Call Stadium, as it's known, is abysmal. It's absolutely shocking. It seems to only work in the far stand. I can't hear anything.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Doman. Quick time. What you thought of his game so far?
He's lost the ball about. I've been saying to Mike, he's lost the ball about 5-6 times.
He's good when he's on the ball, but like I say, he's losing it a lot.
He technically looks good, but you can tell it's a boy playing with men.
Yeah. And if I was
trying a bit
Arteta,
too hard.
you can tell like you want your players to be responsible on the ball, and every time he dribbles, he's lost it so far.
Yeah.
However, Salmon, not to rehash a joke, he hasn't looked like a fish out of water.
He did get caught out with one of the Mansfield attacks, which came down Arsenal's right, and he got bullied. He got a bit bodied, but that's it's a young man expected to be bodied by an adult.
But I'd say Mansfield have had the chances though, haven't they?
Yeah.
I'd say even being the better team.
I mean, it's nice to go into the second half and there's still a game.
They've still got a chance.
There's still a game.
Yeah, definitely. They're giving it to them proper, aren't they?
I mean, we were there at the Emirates 3 weeks ago and it was literally game done by 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's 4-0 after 25 minutes, if we're being precise. Yeah, that was disappointing, but this has been a much better game. It's a shame Mansfield haven't took their chances. It's not as if they've had like an absolute clear-cut one, but they've had the ball in very dangerous areas and
they're doing well on the wings, aren't they?
I feel like they've done enough to warrant a goal. I mean, they've had a few crosses which have fell on the edge of the area, and there was that one tame shot which just went straight into Kepa's hands. It's just poor decision making in the final third for me.
Yeah, but now they've got to go for it now, haven't they? They've got nothing to lose. I mean, everything to gain.
Have you spoken to any Mansfield fans?
We have.
We spoke to one.
Okay. Can you understand the accent?
It's
difficult.
A bit.
You wouldn't think there'd be that much of a difference.
No, but there is.
The guy next to me has got a very broad accent. Thankfully, I've got some family from Mansfield, and I can kind of decipher it. As soon as it processes through my internal Enigma machine, I can kind of
they just need to slow down a bit.
Yeah. But the guy that was sitting next to me, do you remember last season, Crystal Palace Millwall, with that foul
horrific injury?
Yeah, that horrendous foul by the keeper on Mateta.
Yeah.
So that goalkeeper is in goal for Mansfield for today.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, it's a bit of a FA Cup.
Yeah. See, no GBH has happened so far today, which is wonderful.
No.
None of the Arsenal players are on the receiving end.
No, there's not been too many tasty challenges.
I think Mansfield, they need to make it a battle. They need to have a few more tasty challenges.
They need to just stick it to them.
My prediction is still in, which is 1-1.
Arsenal, mine's still in 3-2.
But that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen.
You never know.
But I feel like Mansfield have got a goal in. Number 29. I don't know his name. Let me get the. Let me refer
not too bad either.
to the programme. Tyler Roberts has had an incredible game, hasn't he?
Yeah. Why
everything is going through there. I didn't even know that was Tyler Roberts, but he's having an incredible game.
Very technically good, doesn't he?
He has actually looked decent.
Everything is going through him.
I can see why. I remember, so his move to Mansfield was confirmed on deadline day, just gone, and I commented on the Blues post saying, unlucky Mansfield. Obviously that was way before we even knew that we'd come here, and I had one Mansfield fan comment like, what do you mean he's been quality for us? He was so bad.
Subpar.
I feel like he's heard you and now he's trying to be like...
The second half...
it's got to be all out.
They're going to be shooting down the other end, so we're going to have a lot of Arsenal coming down that end.
This is going to be an interesting dynamic now. Mansfield shoot towards this end second half. The away team will shoot towards their own fans. Arsenal have clearly won the coin toss and elected it to be the other way.
I think they want to get it done at first half, didn't they?
So ultimately, if they're in this position, they don't have the roar behind the goal behind them, do you know what I mean? So, and then obviously the longer the game goes on, Arsenal, fitter players,
better subs to bring on.
Yeah, I mean, they've literally got the choice of Eze, Saka, Gyökeres. It's
a strong bench, isn't it?
Yeah,
if Mansfield do get a goal, they've got their options.
They need something from Tyler Roberts tonight because he's playing well and he's created a few chances.
I mean, football's a simple game. It's 11v11. There's still 45 minutes to go, and most likely it'll just be me against second half. We ain't going to be sitting next to each other. That ain't happening. No. Unless Arsenal go 3 or 4 up the fans flood out, and we might get some seats together.
You never know. Up the Stags.
Let's get back to it.
Yep.
What an absolute dream start to the second half. Martinelli. Offside! Before I was interrupted, what a start to the second half for Mansfield. 1-1. Exactly what they needed. We now have a proper cup tie on our hands. Yeah, come on the lads, come on the Stags.
Official attendance 9,260.
9,260 sellouts here today at Field Mill, as it's originally known. Mansfield are still in this. It's not over yet. Quick drinks break. Okay, game over. 2-1 Arsenal. No one had that.
No,
No one had that. I think I was the closest with 1-1.
Yeah, I had 3-2, so unlucky for you, Sam. No point on the board.
No, never mind. But what a game.
I'm gutted for Mansfield because they put a lot into that. It was a great game.
It was a great cook time. I think maybe one of the best so far, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'd say that's second to the Barrow Wigan second half.
Yeah.
That was.
Yeah, that's my favourite.
They gave it the roar, and you just saw the last 10 minutes. The no energy. They tried, but you could just see Arsenal's quality.
When it was 1-1, they went 5. You could see they went 5 at the back, and then obviously once Arsenal scored, it was, ruins all those plans then because they've got defenders on the pitch mainly.
Yeah.
Well, they gave it a cracking effort. Mansfield can certainly lead the competition with their heads held high.
Yeah, they've had a great competition, haven't they?
I mean, last time, also, if you didn't know, Arsenal have broken a 100-year duck today.
Okay.
They hadn't beat Mansfield for 100 years.
Because I hadn't played them for
They hadn't played them for 100 years, but they've broken that duck.
Yeah. It was a great atmosphere in here, wasn't it?
Yeah, and 100 years ago, the only ever meeting between the two teams was 2-0 to Arsenal. This time 2-1. So next time 2-2. So
that's nearly the
Desmond. Cue the clip. Main reason for the video today, other than we're doing an FA Cup run, hospitality.
Yeah.
So
been cracking.
£100 for the value that we got. Would you say money well spent?
Yeah, I think just about. I think so because these are good seats. I mean, atmosphere, the quality of the opposition. You've got to take that all into account. So I would say yes.
Yeah, I would say there or thereabout.
Yeah, I agree. It'll be interesting to see what their price is for like a normal match. Obviously, this is a bit more of a premium fixture, if you will.
Yeah, definitely money well
Stags
spent.
were very happy. Parts of Wembley.
Let's hope for an away tie next game.
Yeah, and obviously Mikel Arteta joins a club with Ryan Lowe and Harry Harris.
He's up there with Dirty Harry.
That is one heck of like a table for free, isn't it?
We need to get a graphic of Arteta standing next to Dirty Harry
and Ryan Lowe. We'll get ChatGPT.
Arteta, you're in the club, mate.
So well done, Arsenal. You didn't succumb to the part of Wembley curse, as it's been come to known.
Yeah, and the only teams in it now are Arsenal and Liverpool. And what a game that would be.
Yeah, obviously other ties all still to be determined.
Yeah,
it's a complete flip. Yeah, it's a complete flip reversal from last time, isn't it? Where when we was at Arsenal Wigan, we knew the whole lineup except for Macclesfield Brentford. This time we only know Liverpool and Arsenal going through, so I won't do the whole who do you want in the next round malarkey.
Still could be
the lowest team ranked now in the FA Cup.
Come on, Port Vale.
So thanks for watching. What should people do, Michael?
Like and subscribe, follow the journey.
What else should they do, William?
Just keep watching.
Follow all our channels.
Stay
TikTok,
classy.
Instagram. You stay classy, San Diego.